Hey guys, Blagger here, and in this video I will be showing you my top 10 must-know tips whilst out exploring in Palworld in less than 5 minutes. So tip number 1 is Galeclaw is one of the best gliders early game and mid game and should always be used for getting around faster. So when you're starting out, first thing you do is I get a normal parachute, which you'll get at technology level 5. After that I would go on to the Celeray gloves, which is level 7. You'll use the Celeray gloves for quite a while until you get up to level 23, and that's when you'll unlock the Galeclaw gloves, which for me is one of the best early to mid game gloves, which I'm still using up to level 40 now. Don't underestimate how good gliding is in this game. You can get you around really easy and really quickly, and it's just one of the better ways of getting around in my opinion. A lot of people prefer flying when they get to the higher levels, but still gliding is still one of my favourite ways of getting around and exploring the island. Next tip is to combine your hot and cold armour by getting a thermal undershirt or the cold equivalent. I found that having the tundra cold outfit on and then having a thermal undershirt gave me a perfect balance between early mid game temperatures in every kind of environment, which I'd recommend getting early game. So as you can see, you have to go to Dune Shelter, which is a little bit out of the way, but if you follow the markers that I just posted up, you shouldn't have a problem. You'll see here that I'm taking damage because I haven't got a thermal undershirt, so any kind of desert environment I go into is going to be hot. Just go to buy and you'll see that he sells a thermal undershirt as well as a cold equivalent, and as you can see I'm wearing the thermal undershirt giving me a level 1 protection in the heat, and I've got my tundra outfit armour on, which is giving me a level 2 resistance in the cold. Tip 3 is always complete the outposts, so whenever you see a syndicate base or a free power alliance base, just make sure you go there, kill them. They always drop spheres, the enemies, and once you've killed them all, go to the cage and you'll unlock the cage and they'll give you the POW for free. Tip 4, always remember that once you've captured 10 of the same POW, you will get XP bonuses, so early game this can be a very good way to level up to get to them technology levels that give you all the good gear and loot you want early on when you're excited to get the good stuff. But also remember that XP bonus is appropriate to your level, so if you get the 10 capture POWs later on in game, you'll get a lot more XP for it to help grind out the later levels, so always remember that as well. Next tip is for when you're exploring on them very long sessions and you haven't got a place to sleep so you can heal. Remember that POWs like Tiefin and Patelia have partner skills that heal you, which can be very helpful when you're out on them long exploring sessions. Tip 6, the grappling gun can be great for getting you around when you're overcumbered with material. So in this scenario I've gone to collect some stone, but it's overweight in my bag and everything, and to get back to the box I would need to either go really slow or dump the stuff off and go bit by bit. You can see by shooting the grappling gun I can shoot myself straight to the box, dump any kind of material I want, in this case stone, and I'll go and gather more material. Early game, dungeons are a great way of finding resources and POWs. You can find rare POWs inside these caves, as well as plenty of like syndicate thugs, which are great because they drop loads of resources, ammo and POW spheres, as well as finding bosses near the end of the levels, and you can also collect them for their hidden traits and their skills, as well as getting more POWs for your collection. And near the very end you'll always get a couple of chests which have great schematics in sometimes, or rare materials that you can sell to vendors for decent money. Tip 8 is whilst exploring and you're swimming, if you run out of stamina you will lose health and you will die, so I will always recommend using a flying mount, because using a flying mount, if you run out of stamina you'll go down to the sea level but you will not drown, you will just glide along the water and you will not have no problems getting around, so I would always recommend using a flying mount. Tip 9 will have some controversies given the community's look on Lifmunk Effigies, but I do believe in collecting them and getting your capture power rate up. I believe there will be updates that will increase this skill, but at the moment they're not as great, but I still recommend collecting them as you're out and about anyway. Once you've collected enough Lifmunk Effigies, you can create a statue of power which you can craft yourself on your technology page, or you can find them in any old church in the game, normally near a fast travel point. And tip 10 is use your markers. So in your map screen you can place markers on anything you find in the game. If you find a certain mining resource, a certain POW spawning location, you can go onto your map and select a marker for anything you want. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you'd like to see more about different aspects of the game, please let me know. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.